Hello and welcome back to Baker Brews. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Donna, and here on this channel we chat about homesteading in the city and I share a ton of our family adventures. Today's adventure is out over to the Edmonton Corn Maze, which is located just southwest of the city of Edmonton. It takes us a good 35-40 minutes to get out there, but once you are out there, there are loads of activities and things that you can do out there. Things like they have farm animals with pigs, goats, chickens, and rabbits. There are these awesome jumping pillows, the Corn Cob Express, which is a little tractor wagon ride, spud guns, there's picnic spots, barnyard basketball, mini golf, a bouncy bin for little kids, a corn bin full of corn kernels, which is really fun, and just loads of activities all around the farm area. So lots of things to do and keep your whole family busy. I did notice that there are different prices for admission if you go on a weekend versus on a weekday, and if you purchase your ticket online, you can save some money. A big feature of the Edmonton Corn Maze obviously is the corn maze itself. This year it features the Little Potato Company. I really like how through the years they have featured teams, sports teams, logos, other companies and businesses. So they've been really creative with the things that they feature their maze about. But in addition, they also have a sunflower and pumpkin patch and create some unique you-pick experiences. Right now, I see they are featuring a cute little Edmonton Corn Maze date package where you can get admission for two, a kettle corn, and a $10 farm market voucher. In the past, they have made the maze into a haunted corn maze experience with the Farm of Fear. I don't think they're doing that this year, or if they are, they just haven't advertised it yet. Another interesting thing to note is that they are a pet-friendly place. They love seeing pets around the farm. I saw several people bringing their pets to the farm, but you do need to keep them on a leash at all times and pick up after them. We hit the corn maze up on a Friday, which I thought would be a quieter day, but there ended up being 7 busloads of other kids. Considering there were that many kids, we did have some great experiences on our own in certain areas. I didn't feel like it was very crowded just because there is so much to do at the Edmonton Corn Maze. For example, we went to the Corn Cob Express, which I thought this little tractor wagon ride would be busy, but there was nobody. So my kids got to ride it all on their own, and it was just awesome that way. The thing that was super busy because there were so many kids was the jumping pillows. They were very, very busy the whole time. Keep in mind that a lot of the attractions, while they are free, there are attractions that do cost money. So, for example, these spud guns cost $2 for 3 shots. The Corn Cob Express is $2 a person. If you want to feed the animals, they have these little 25-cent basically candy things that you put your 25 cents in and it spits out some food so you can feed the animals. And then mini golf as well is $2 for a ball, but you would get $1 back if you return the ball.
Look at this. Those are yummy.
Oh, the fudge.
Mom, it even comes with a spoon.
Ya, puedes comprar
It comes with a spoon.
Oh my gosh, it comes with a little spoon. How cute.
Strawberry, vanilla.
The candy corn. Look at this one. It's got the candy corn colors even.
Fudge.
That's so cute. I love the little market, mostly because it was selling honey, but they also had a great variety of really cool looking pumpkins. And the thing that I saw everyone going in to buy were these popsicles from Sweet Sticks. And they had some really cool, unique flavors. And they were just, even though it was a cold and windy day, it was a very popular hot item that was being sold. Everyone was walking around with these popsicles. In addition to the farm market, there is also a little concession on the side, but we did not see any food being sold. It mostly was junk food, like your pop and your chips and slushies and stuff like that. Start off with some questions for the kids. Now, just to give you a premise, we went on a Friday. We went with a school group, but it was definitely once we got admission in, we were allowed to go wherever we wanted kind of school group, which was awesome. The kids kind of already had an idea of things that they really wanted to do. Edmonton Corn Maze is all outdoors. The baby is 2 months old, so she was in the stroller. I did see a lot of other moms there with babies in their carrier, like carrying their babies. But to save my back, I brought the stroller. It was dry. There was no mud, so that was really nice. We did not go into the corn maze this time just because it was myself with the 3 kids, and it was so windy today. The last time we did the corn maze, we were in there for a couple hours. So I just didn't want to get stuck in the corn maze. But this year's theme was the Little Potato Company, which I thought was really cool. My favorite part of the corn maze was actually in the market. They have this cute little market. They have a concession, but mostly they're selling junk food. It's not concession where you can buy like food for lunch. It's like pop and chips and slushies. But they have a market inside that has some local goods, and they were selling tubs of honey. So I bought 2 tubs of honey, so that should get us through the winter. Right, guys?
What? At least I think so.
At least I think so.
2 years of honey.
2 years, no, just 2 tubs of honey. I bought the big tubs.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything is nice and close. Like it's
Yeah,
all
the
close
kids.
together. Oh, the other thing they had, because it's fall time, they have a pumpkin barn, which is really cute for photos. I would have loved to have taken some photos. And then they had like a sunflower, hay bale, pumpkin zone. So very like a fall themed area. So lots of photo shoot areas, which are really sweet. They set them up real nice.
Yup.
I do have to say they have loads of ample parking. There's loads of parking at this place. I'm pretty sure Edmonton Corn Maze also puts on festive events like a haunted house, I want to say. I'd have to look on their website and take a look. But they have loads and loads of parking. And they're not very far from the city. We are located about 35 minutes away from Edmonton Corn Maze. So it's very easy for us to go do it as a day trip and come back home.
Something else.
Okay, yeah. What else?
I really wanted to do the cannonball shooting thing, whatever it was called again. What?
Oh, the spud gun.
Yes, spud gun.
Yeah. So some activities you have to pay extra for. So the spud gun was $2 or $3. The little tractor wagon ride was $2 a kid per person. And then the thing I wanted to do this year was actually the mini golf. They have a really cute little mini golf thing, but to get a ball, you need to pay $2, which I ran out of toonies. So note to self, like you need to bring toonies and quarters to this place because all of the extras things are like around $2.
I would have just climbed over the gate or slid if I really wanted to do it.
Yeah, they did have it closed
There's
off.
one of those tailgate.
Yeah, they had it closed off because they didn't have anybody manning that station. Because I think they have to have a worker there in order to run it, to make sure that nobody shoots a potato in the wrong direction.
The red one.
It's not waking up.
It's not waking up. Oh my, he's just sleeping. There they are. I see them. Yeah, it does. What do evil hens lay? Deviled eggs. What's a hen's favorite veggie to grow? Eggplant. Whoa.
Whoa, Kylo. Cool. Falcon, I guess.
Oh, look at this pretty gray one right here in front of you.
I want that. That's cute. Look, why don't chickens study for tests? They prefer to wing it. I liked it because he started slow and then went fast.
The tractor and the wagon ride. You guys had to go by yourselves because I had to stay with the baby who fell asleep.
And that's nice.
That was nice. You guys got to ride all by yourselves. There was nobody else in your tractor wagon ride either.
It was so free
It
game.
was so free gamey.
So you could go wherever you want to on the wagon.
That's right. You could sit wherever you wanted to.
I want to sit in the front because I can see him push the buttons
And drive the tractor.
Yeah,
Yep.
because you're a big fan.
You're a big fan of tractors.
And
There were
you kind of.
how many tractors were there at this place?
But like 3.
There was like 3 other tractors that you could go and just sit on they were parked, weren't there?
And we forgot about to drive to that big John Deere cab.
We did forget to drive to that one at the end. Oh well. Such is
Such
life.
is life.
Okay,
Jinx.
that was Jinx. And one at the back. Lincoln, can I have a wave, honey? And one at the very front. Cute. You guys did go on both jumping pillows. We like that they have 2 jumping pillows, one for really big kids and one for little kids, yeah?
And small.
Yeah. The other thing that I really liked, but we didn't go to this time, is the corn bin. So instead of there being like a sand pit, they have a bin full of corn, which you can see in our other video when we went 3 years ago, actually, was the last time we were at the Edmonton Corn Maze. We spent a lot of time in the corn bin. That is probably where we spent most of our time because the kids were really little then. But this year, we did a lot more of the games. I like that they have a lot of activities around, like basically like free games, like ones where you can drop the egg in, or like mazes and puzzles, and like there was that one you did with the bull ring where you're trying to swing the ring and it catches on its nose. Like they had a lot of those all over the place, which was awesome. They did a really good job with just like extra activities around.
My stuff.
Yeah, it's all about the stuff that you like. Yeah,
The tractor.
that's very
After
true.
this. I would like to spin an open game.
Where you spun the dial.
Mm-hmm.
And you liked it because it had things that you like. Tractors, hay bales,
Phones.
barns. It's just stuff that you like, so that's why you liked it. Okay.
No, the bucket was the bowling.
Bucky was boring. Corn you find. A unicorn. Corn you find. Corn you find. Where's the candy corn? So look for corn holding a bunch of candy. Here, this one's peppercorn. See how he's got a pepper shaker? He's peppercorn. This is a baby, look. Baby corn. Because he's got a soother and he's in a crib. Baby corn.
Candy corn.
Can you see candy corn? There it is, candy corn. Good job.
Green corn.
Can you find corn chips?
Corn chips.
Corn chips. I don't know what corn chips would be. Oh, a Cornish hen. That's what this one is, the chicken. The Cornish hen. Right here. A Cornish hen. That's so funny. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to check out more of our farm experiences. We like hitting up things like open farm days, where we went to Jackson Homesteaders this year, which was an awesome tractor, all-round tractor experience. And so I got a whole playlist of all the farm things that we have done in the past. Oh, and speaking of tractors, this place actually had like 3 or 4 tractors just hanging out that the kids could go up on and pretend to drive. So that was a super plus for our tractor-loving boy. But yes, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and thanks so much for watching.
Thanks so much for watching.
Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.
I hope you have a good fall day. Oh, and also, what's a joke? Why did the pumpkin want to be a gelatin? Because it wanted to be cold. Ha. What did the orange pumpkin say to the green pumpkin? You look sick.
Too funny. Ha ha.